Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the R3 Tech Wrestling Showdown episode 148. And today's match is going to be The Rock going one-on-one against Chris Jericho in a street fight match for the World Heavyweight title on the line. The title is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, ding. And look at this here. Oh, and The Rock immediately with the rock bottom to Chris Jericho. 1, 2. And Chris Jericho got the show up at 2. And wait a minute. What's this? Ooh! And Jericho with the cold breaker right between the eyes of The Rock. 1, 2. And The Rock got the show up at 2. And look at this now. Oh! And The Rock with the People's DDT. And look at this now. And look at this. And it's the most electrifying move of all sports entertainment. And here's the People's Elbow. One, 2. And Chris Jericho still kicked out. And wait a minute. Jericho's got the World Heavyweight title belt. What's Jericho gonna do? And wait a minute. What's this? Oh! And Jericho, he just whacked The Rock right in the face with the World Heavyweight title belt. Oh my God. What a hard shot by Jericho. And look at this now. And Jericho hits the lion salt. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And now The Rock's got the World Heavyweight title belt. And returns the favor by whacking Jericho in the face now. And look at this now. Oh! And Jericho with the double powerbomb. Immediately to The Rock. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And wait a minute. And look out! Oh! And The Rock just nailed Chris Jericho with the superplex off the top. And what does Chris Jericho got in mind? And wait a minute. Oh! And here's the Super Frankensteiner off the top by Chris Jericho to The Rock. And look at this now. Oh! And The Rock just got nailed right on the back of the head with the enziguri by Chris Jericho. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And wait a minute. Oh! And here's a second rock bottom by The Rock to Chris Jericho. 1, 2. And Chris Jericho still kicked out. And wait a minute. Oh! And here's a second code breaker. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And look at The Rock now. Look at this now. Oh! And here's the Super Samoan drop. Off the top. And now Chris Jericho. What's Jericho gonna do here? What's he gonna do here? And wait a minute. Oh! And Jericho with the super backdrop. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. These two men are exchanging blows at each other. And now Jericho with these hard chops right to the chest of the People's Champion, The Rock. And look at this now. And now The Rock with a snap suplex. And now The Rock with a snapmare on Jericho. And The Rock with a clothesline. And Jericho to the top now. Look at this. Oh! And here's the spinning forearm right in the face of The Rock. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And wait a minute. What the heck? Oh my God! And Chris Jericho just used the rock bottom on The Rock himself. Jericho hits the rock bottom. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. What's The Rock doing? Wait a minute. Oh! And now The Rock just nailed Chris Jericho with his own finishing maneuver, which is the code breaker. 1, 2. And Jericho still kicked out. This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a minute. And Jericho with the breakdown. 1, 2. And The Rock still kicked out. And wait a minute. Oh! And the third rock bottom connects by The Rock. And now The Rock to the top. Oh! And The Rock with the elbow drop on Jericho. One, 2. And Jericho still kicked out. And now Jericho with a spinning wheel kick. Oh my god! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh! And The Rock just whacked Jericho right in the face with that microphone. And now The Rock with a cover. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, The Rock. And wait a minute. Oh! And Chris Jericho just attacked The Rock after he won the title after defeating Jericho. Oh my god. Oh no! And now Jericho just hit The Rock in the face again with that title belt. And now the microphone assaults now. Just like Stone Cold did to The Rock at the Grand Slam main event. Jericho has lost it. Oh my god. And that's the end of the 148th episode of the R3 Tech Wrestling Showdown. Everyone,